The Great Pyramid in Egypt is an antenna that sent a signal to space as an SOS telling someone how to find them on Earth. Normally they describe the Great Pyramid as being like a power plant or a tomb. It's not a tomb, but like a power plant or something like that. And then Max Zamiloff on the Danny Jones podcast presented this theory.
So I think someone got stranded on Earth and they were desperate to send a SOS back.
Oh, really?
Yes. And the pyramid was their way of doing it. That's why it has this geographical alignment and, precisely timed. And you have this chamber that builds resonance. And then the slabs break and the energy is released and your SOS is communicated. So I think it served its purpose because that's how we do space communications now. If you want to send a signal and you know that a certain party will be in a certain point in space at a certain time, and you want to reach to them, that's where you point.
And then, just a few days later, on the Joe Rogan podcast, Ben Van Kerkwyk described how the dimensions of the Great Pyramid are a representation of the exact size of Earth.
It encodes geodetic data in terms of the very specific shape of the Earth, it being an oblate spheroid, like it encodes that information in it. The Great Pyramid at a ratio of 43,200 to 1 is essentially a scale model of the Northern Hemisphere. If you take the height of the Great Pyramid, and this includes the socle that it sits on, but you take that height, you multiply it by 43,200, you get the polar radius of the Earth. So from the center of the Earth to the North Pole. When you take the perimeter length of the Great Pyramid and you multiply that by 43,200, you get the equatorial circumference of the Earth.
So now my conclusion is that when that signal went to space, the data coded within it represented the size of the Earth. And whoever received that signal when entering our solar system would know that Earth was the planet they were describing because now they have the exact dimensions and they would know where to find them. What do you think? I think it's pretty good. Does it sound good to you? Comment. Let me know.